Kindly apologies. I will switch back to my laptop because mobile phone live does not have that many facilities to view the messages. Whatever the messages you are sending, I am not able to view properly, and because of that, I'm switching to my laptop. Kindly, yes. Namaste. Good morning. Welcome to everyone. Today is the Thursday. The Thursday, let us talk about the specialized program Children Astrology. Please share this information to your known people or friends and well-wishers, family members to join. So this is going to be for 1 hour. We can discuss about the children welfare, children health astrologically, especially in the infant stage, toddler stage, and this pre-adolescence, adolescence ages, many problems people used to undergo. Children, especially on infants, they are not able to explain what pain they are going on, what about the physical issues they are going on. They cannot express, so they just cry. So by crying, the parents or the elders or doctors will check for what reason the child is crying. It's very difficult to understand. Only pediatrician or in olden ages, mothers used to be very good doctors to identify the child's problem. Or our grandmothers. Grandmothers, each and every grandmother used to be a maid nurse or delivering doctor. In such a way, our grandmothers worked. They were very practical, understood all about the physical and life technologies. Nowadays, what happens when we get a small headache? We just rush to the doctors. So by taking their prescription and consuming so much of medicines, we feel that satisfaction of we have treated ourselves. But no, the answer is no. So we are inviting issues a lot. Even from a small problem, we make it complication. So then, when the problem becomes complicated, automatically we worry, we undergo a lot of mental pain, everything, trauma. So when we understand about life and when we know about the timings, signs of time, so our life become easy. When a known way has a curve, how our mind works to take it very comfortably. In such a way, we can proceed in our journey. So the children astrology, with all the ages of the children, which can provide a guidance. With this guidance, this will be a big help to the parents, also to the child, to proceed further comfortably for the wellness and success. In this children astrology, let me start with there are many points to talk about. The problems in infants, problems in toddlers, problems in pre-adolescent, then adult, physical developmental issues connected to astrology, social developmental issue connected to astrology, and the psychosocial development also connected to astrology. Then the field of study, the capacities of the children, how we can decide the capacities of the children, or what are all the defects of the children, psychologically or physically. Then we can talk about the special powers in children, and we can talk about a remedy, specialized remedies. More than 20 therapies are waiting for you to share the remedies. I can integrate the remedies like right from the food remedy and behavioral remedy, psycho remedy, therapy, color therapy, gem therapy, water therapy, sound therapy, light therapy, magnetic therapy, garland therapy, flower therapy, herbal therapies, mudra therapy, yoga therapy. So many therapies are there. So, which therapy is suitable to which child's horoscope? That integration we can talk about, and we can proceed along with. So, thank you. Namaste. Namaste, Seema Madam, Devaki. And there is a question. My son is born 10th April 2008, 8:21 a.m. Bangalore. Very adamant, does not eat healthy food, does not read and pray. I am worried. Please, can you suggest some remedy? Yeah, let us focus on this horoscope. Tenth April 2008. Time of birth is 8:21 Bangalore. Amazingly, Rishabha Lagna and Moon is also in the Rishabha Rashi. So Rishabha Rashi, Rishabha Lagna, Rohini Nakshatra. So this is a good program. See, Today, the children astrology, when we are looking, so the first horoscope question has come from a Rohini Nakshatra. Obviously, this Rohini Nakshatra is a Krishna, Lord Krishna born Nakshatra. Wonderful, thanks. The opening is grand. So we have got the blessings from Lord Krishna. That's what my feeling is. So Rishabha Rashi, Rishabha Lagna, second house Vakasthana Mars, 10th house Rahu, 10th Lord Saturn in the fourth house. So let's see this horoscope. This is an amazing horoscope. See, Lagna has Chandra. Chandra is in Uchasthanam. ಈ ಉಚ್ಚಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಂದ್ರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಚಂದ್ರ ಬುದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಕಾರಕ. ಬುದ್ಧಿಕಾರಕನಾಗಿ ಉಚ್ಚಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಮಾತಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಒಬೇ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಮಾತೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಶ್ರೂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಲಗ್ನ ಕೂಡ ರಿಷಭ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಆದರೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೊಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಕೃತಿಕಾ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ, ಮೈಂಡ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ is located on the Rohini nakshatra. The Surya and Chandra both powers are integrated with this child. So dealing the child is bit careful. Dealing the child should be very cautious, not to hurt the ego of the child, because they are very much focused on the child ego. Normally children will not take the ego's prick. So better not to hurt the child and better to get along with the child mostly. And can you ask a question? See, in this way, do this, do that. Don't project in this style. So if you put your position and the child's mind and ask suggestion, so automatically the child will give good suggestion. So just follow. Why don't you follow the same? In this way, better to talk, because 2008 means 12 years old, 13, 14th year is running. Now the teenage, now a lot of hormonal changes are happening to the child. So it is not the child's mistake. Here only now lies age also, this child. Because here we have to put a lot of effort from our side. So understanding the child's behavior pattern, the age related implication on the behavior, these are all the things we should understand. So when we understand that this is the teenage entry and the running, in this age, 14, 13 years, these are all a lot of hormone developmental changes will be coming. When the changes are coming, we should approach the child very positively. So even the elders are not able to handle their pressures. They don't know what pain or stress they are undergoing. The child will not be able to identify what type of the problem or pressures are coming from inside. So I'd like to suggest you approach the child very cool way, and you can put a question, talk openly or talk comfortably. Please allot a lot of time to a child, and surprisingly, at the same time, you will have to initiate the child's interest in such a way, better to talk as a friendly way. Then the child can open the mouth with the problems, approach the problems very calmly with the remedial approach. Then you can bring up a lot of remedy, assist, because when you are doing some remedy, when you are trying to sort out the child's problem, if this your attempt or effort is understood by your child, automatically your child is going to cooperate with you. Nothing to worry. And the talking Vakasthana, the Mars is located sometime. Rough words will be coming out. Better to resist and get along with that slowly. Not to interrupt immediately. Later, you can talk evening. Late evening, the child will be very calm. So the mind will be very calm to this child. So late evening, sit closely and talk very comfortably. First feed the child, then you can talk. Otherwise, the child will become very aggressive. So that then now the remedy, I will talk about the remedy. The remedy now, the 10th house, Jupiter and Saturn in 9th house. And also, since 3 years, Rahu Ketu's implications are creating a lot of difficulties on this child. So after the April, should be very careful. Better to light Samriddhi Deepam oil. This is a wonderful remedy to the child to receive the positive energies. And then better to, on the Janma Nakshatra, Rohini Nakshatra day, better to give Archana or Abhishekam to Lord Ganesha on this child. Possibly you can take the child for the darshan on Janma Nakshatra day to Ganesha, Vigneshwara temple, and ask the child to chant also Ganesha mantra, Ganesha Gayatri, all this. And I'll give a color remedy especially for this child. Better to have a bedspread on green color, light green or pista or leaf green, anything, not olive green, leaf green or pista in between the green color. Better to have a bedspread or blanket. So what happens here? This is the balancing chakra, Anahata chakra will be working out of this green color. So the balancing chakra can balance the upper chakras and lower chakras of the body. The aggressiveness will come down. People, this child will have that tendency to listen, and you can speak. And this can be sorted out. Nothing to worry. Wishing you all the very best to have a wonderful studies, health, and good career success. All the best. Here, whatever the questions you are all sending, kindly send along with date of birth, time of birth, along with the place of birth. Don't forget to send the place of birth. Many questions are coming without the place of birth. Please include. And also, if you put your contact number, that will be fine. In case of any communication, that will be useful. Thanks for your question. Satvika, what are adolescence or teenage problems in children and the methods of management astrologically? Wonderful. Thanks, Satvika, for your nice question, because your questions, this question is fulfilling our program uh, intention. So, adolescence in teenage, normally hormonal changes, growth, physical changes, these are all likely to come physically, and psychologically also a lot of changes. The child will start to understand the world, about the relationship, about the individual feelings. Individual self feelings are very much changeable. In this time, sometime the child, when the child is born under a very Pitta Sarira bilious nature, like for example, Kritika Nakshatram, Makha Nakshatram, or Mula Nakshatram, Ashwini Nakshatram, Mrigashira, Dhanishta, and Chitta Nakshatra, all these are bilious natured stars. When the child is undergoing the teenage, these children will feel different, aggressive, angry, sometimes bullying others, or very much stubborn. At the same time, when a child is born under the moon stars, Rohini, Hasta, or Shravana, Tiruvonam, so their nature will be different. So here, the children astrology works individually and also in generic. In generical way, moon star behavior is different during the teenage. Sun star's behavior is different. Likewise, each and every star lord's base behavior and attitude will be different. So what we need to do is we should understand the nature of the child based on the horoscope. That is the only tool is available. So medically, if we go only psychologically, so psychologically some test will be there and the problem cannot be identified. The root cause is not identified over there. But astrologically, we can give the root cause of the problem of each and every child it's during the teenage. So this is why the children astrology is very important. The root cause, when you are able to identify, diagnosis is done properly, then treatment is wonderful. It is easy. When there is no proper diagnosis, treatment is not at all possible. So our children astrology is a wonderful diagnostic tool. During the teenagers, their own feelings, sensory feelings will be more. When the moon suppressed children, they will go inferior. Lagna Lord, Moon Lord, or in the horoscope, when the moon is suppressed or disturbed, afflicted, or over influenced by other planets, then the child will go inferior, the complex, suppression, depression, everything. When the moon is dominated horoscopes, the children will be trying to be more active or proactive. So even they may not have that experience or they may not listen to the parents. So there are also difficulties. Sun Mars dominated plan the horoscopes, they will get into problems because of uncontrollable emotional and temperamental actions. So these type of the imbalances are seen in teenagers and during the adolescence. Understanding itself a very big subject, right? So we need to understand each and every parent. Children astrology is it may be for the children, but it is actually for the parents. Dear friends, you can take this as a serious or very caring subject. Understand your children, and then proceed. Then you can bring up wonderful and excellent talents from there. Each and every child is a very big property. So they are hidden with a lot of powers. In this adolescence, pre-adolescence ages, children should not be suppressed. Bring them up. So this child astrology is very helpful to identify their issues and also to promote them successfully. You can discuss personally about the child horoscope and take the right remedies, and things will be very powerful. And thanks, Satvika, for your questions. Devaki, younger daughter born on 28 February 2007, 6:20 a.m. Recent days, reacting. Reacting becomes emotional and reacts very strongly. Is there any suitable remedies to address this issue? 28 February 2007, 6:20 a.m. Yes. 2007, birth time 6:20. It is good that 2007, like a 15, 16, 17 years. Kadagarashi Punarvasu Nakshatra, Kumbalagnam. Lagna is Surya Buddha Rahu, and second house Shukra, good. 12th house Mars, 7th house Ketu. Dasha is now Shani Dasha is going on till 2029 for the 7 years. Under the Shani Dasha, the Chandra Bhakti is going on. Yes, Chandra Bhakti is started from 2021 September. Moon is the sixth lord. See, understand, the child is very small child. Punarvasu Nakshatra. This Nakshatra belongs to Sri Ramachandra Murthy. See, Krishna Nakshatra also has come. Now, Sri Rama Nakshatra also has come. Nice to see this both horoscopes. And Kadagarashi, Moon with the Saturn. ಇದು ಚಂದ್ರ ಶನಿ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಕುಂಭ ಲಗ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 7ನೇ ಮನೆಗೆ ಅಧಿಪತಿಯಾಗಿರುವ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಲಗ್ನದಲ್ಲಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ನೆಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಈ ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವರು ಆಚೆ ತರಿಸುವ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಉಂಟು. ಇದು ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳುವ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ನನಗೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎತ್ತು ಬಿಸಾಕೋರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಥ್ರೋ ಇಟ್ ಅವೇ. ಯಾವ ಮಗು ಬಂದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಹಠ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಒಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ನಕ್ಷತ್ರಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ಒಂದು ನೇಚರ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆ ನೇಚರ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಆಚೆ ತರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು. ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಲಗ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೇನೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ. ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ, ವೈಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸು ಅತಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಮಗು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಶಕ್ತಿವಂತರಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪುನರ್ವಸು ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಬೇರೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಗೊಂದಲಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಈ ವಯಸ್ಸು ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ 16, 17 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ. ಆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಂಟೀಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ವೆಲ್ ವಿಶರ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ತರಕಾರಿ ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ, ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ. You put a lot of responsibility on the child. Ask her to select something else for the family members. ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ 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 ಗಮನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇವ್ರ ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ಗಿಂತ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕುತೂಹಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ದೂರ ನಿಂತು ನೋಡುವ ಒಂದು ತನ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಸೆನ್ಸರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನೋ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಕೋಪ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಶಬ್ದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದೇನೋ ವಾಸನೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇರಿಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಇರಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಈ ನೋವುಗಳನ್ನು ತಡೆಯುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು. ಆ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಸೆನ್ಸ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವವರು ಜನಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಅವರವರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಗು ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬದುಕಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಒಂದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಕಲರ್ ಥೆರಪಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕುಡಿಸಿ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಜೀರಾ ವಾಟರ್ ಅದು ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಜೀರಾ ಹಾಕಿ. ಈ ನೀರನ್ನು ಅವರು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕುಡಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಈ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ 2 days ತ್ರಿಫಲ ಮಾತ್ರೆ, ಚೂರ್ಣ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೊಂದು 2 ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಊಟ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು 1 hour ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಅದು ಕೊಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಕ್ಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆದರೆ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಕಾಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕಥೆಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಪುರಾಣಗಳ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣು ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅನ್ನುವ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಪಠನೆ ಮಾಡುವ, ಓದುವ ಒಂದು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಸಿ. Within a week you can see a wonderful changes. Wishing you all the very best. ಆಮೇಲೆ Mr. Ramesh, thank you for your question. I have a son who is 2 years old. Can you explain me when to write his Kundali, and will the star planets affect him? Okay. Yeah, thanks Mr. Ramesh for your questions. ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಒಂದು ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ನೋಡಿ ಜಾತಕವನ್ನು ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Nowadays what we do is, in children astrology we write for the time and all, date and time when we provide to the children, like C-section and all, we write the child's horoscope before itself. Nothing wrong in that. ಜಾತಕ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮುಹೂರ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, you have asked a question that whether child's horoscope planets will affect the parents anta. Yeah, there is a possibility. This will affect, but parents' individual karma, if that is sinking, if that allows, then only this child's horoscope will affect. If that is not affecting, they will not work on that. So this will normally, this karmic bondage or karmic link will be together. It is inbuilt. So child's horoscope also will work on us. Our horoscope also will work on the child. This is called karmic bondage. When a child is taking birth in your lineage related genetical implications are automatically, which is come already. So those genetical deposits, all this can be identified through the horoscope. So, but if you find any issues, you can discuss personally. That can be discussed, and we can identify the perfect remedy. So all energy game here in this whole world, all are happening through the energies only. So when we look at the energy game with a deep diagnostic view, so we can understand and we can suggest the correct remedy. Thank you for your question. And when I talk about children health, first when we speak about health, we'll start from the health. So health, when a child take birth, so during the time, whatever the energies are received by the child, by its Sahasrara chakra, because that is the receptive center of the body. When the Sahasrara chakra received the energy, then automatically that energy is registered in the front side of the brain. In the Hane, we say that forehead as a destiny. So we tell destiny means by touching the forehead, whether it is a kismet or a destiny or vithi, thalai or thalai hanebara, whatever. Because of all the combination of the energies develops the destiny software. Then accordingly, when we are looking at the child's growth, in the health, it is very important to take care about food. Two way the child, even human life, the food is given. One is energy food, another way is what? We are taking the normal food. We are choosing the food, tasty food, or like whatever we grow, whatever is available, whatever is packed, or whatever is advertised, whatever is we like. So, in many ways, we choose the food. Choosing the food, here a lot of differences I found. So, many people, family wise, the food selection is different. Culture wise, even in India, South Indian food is different, North Indian food is different. Even in South India, you can say Andhra food is different, Kerala food is different, Tamil Nadu food is different, Karnataka food is different, but more or less people can adjust. At the same time, the food items, whatever the food style you may have, doesn't matter. Please select your traditional food. That also hygiene food. The hygiene food, pranic food, natural food, and it should be a traditional. Because if we choose a food by an advertisement, whatever the lineage or genetically the child is born, it would have prepared its body to digest on its own genes, by its own genes nature. If any new medical advancement is introducing a food or something attractive advertisement which is coming, when we like to get the food, so it is always harmful. It will take a lot of time to become epigenetical process. So for the infants, whatever the food you are providing, that is the biggest gift you are going to give to your children as a great property. So here, even Before to have children, people should have the knowledge of what is child, how to nurture or something. Even before the marriages, the astrological knowledge, how the time science is working on the child, how the time is going to impact on the child, how the times of positive energy or negative energy is going to impact during the pregnancy, during the consumption, and on the new natal period. So these are all the knowledge has to be imparted. This is very, I feel it's very important. Welcome, Mrs. Sujata. So here, the awareness become a first remedy. When the child birth time and before birth time, neonatal period, infancy. So all this time, everything should be very carefully approached. When you have the awareness, it is easy. And there is a question, let us look at it. 24th of February 2010, Bangalore, 4:33 p.m. Girl child. Yes, one by one we can. Lot of questions are popping up. Thank you for all your questions. Keep throwing the questions more, and even individually also the questions can be. If you are asking a general question about the child's particular problem, indicating the particular problem. Uh, Welcome, Bhavana. Vanakkam. Bhavana from Bhavana Vechi or German. Okay. This horoscope 24 February 2010. When you are asking a question, particularly, you please point out one particular question. That would be very much focusfully. That makes me to look at in that perspective. So generally, when you are asking general how they will excel in studies, general questions will be a very broad spectrum. Yeah, two horoscope is given in one shot. So I will give the first one. First, sun means sun horoscope is this. So Karkadaga Lagnam, Mars is in the Lagna. Studies, when you're asking about the studies, first the child's receptivity is wonderful. Sun Karkataka Lagna, Kadaga Lagnam, that is the meaning of uh, normally they are very wise. Before attending the wise wisdom, they will have to undergo a lot of stresses in their personal life. So they will turn as a wise people. So this is a wise horoscope. Education Lord is located in the education Lord is in the eighth house. Graduation Lord is in the 8th house. Good. And the post-graduation Lord is also there. So this child will excel into the advanced communication technology. That would be very comfortable to this child because Jupiter, Venus, Sun together in the 8th house, the child will have an opportunity to study in abroad, other country, or the child has to travel a lot by crossing the sea. Will have to locate another land and study. But initially, in this time particularly, the present Dasha and Dasha Bhakti will decide. Now the Dasha is Jupiter Dasha, Guru Dasha, and Shani Bhakti. It's a good Dasha. So now itself, since last year, a lot of changes in listening and processing into the mind. All this will have a change. This is a changing period. The child will change very positively a lot. Memory resistance and storage, accessing the memory, and the delivery speed will be increased now. And then the child will listen to the elders, nothing to worry. But little bit of aggressiveness is found because of the Mars location in the Lagna that can be cleared. Being in Mithuna Rashi, the child nakshatra is Ardra nakshatra, a nicely focused child. Till this year end, little bit of arrogance may be shown because of Ashtama Shani and Guru Dasha Shani Bhakti. So in two ways, the Saturn's influence is there to the child. So Shanishwara Shanti Deepam oil. That oil, Shanishwara Shanti Deepam oil has to be lit in Pujaram daily without missing. Better to execute this and within period of understand on this child's. And then next, one more question. Rettington, Germany. So one horoscope has come from one child horoscope. 3/3/2005, 2:15 a.m. 3/3/2005, 2:15. Rettington, Germany. Utling. Utling, Germany. Yes. Got it. Thanks for your question. Nakshatra is Anuradha Nakshatra, Vrishchika Rashi, and Lagna is also Vrishchikam. ஸோ விருச்சிக லக்னத்துக்கு லக்னமும் ராசியும் இந்த குழந்தைக்கு ஒன்றுதான். ஸோ இந்த லக்னத்தில் ராசி இப்போ நடக்கிறது தசை புதன் தசை, சனி தசை முடிஞ்சு புதன் தசை ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிருக்குது. ஸோ இந்த புதன் தசை அஷ்டமஸ்தானத்திற்கு அதிபதியான திசை என்பதனால ஆரோக்கியத்தில் கொஞ்சம் கவனமாக இருக்கணும். இப்போ இந்த 7.5 நாட்டு சனியெல்லாம் முடிஞ்சிருக்குது இந்த ராசிக்கு. அதனால அந்த 7.5 நாட்டு சனியிலேருந்து பிரச்சனைகள் இல்லை. ஆனா என்னாச்சுன்னா 7.5 நாட்டு சனி முடிஞ்சாலும் கூட இந்த ராகு கேதுவினுடைய தாக்கம் 2ஆம் இடத்துலயும் ஜென்மஸ்தானத்திலையும் 7 8லயும் இருந்துச்சு. இப்ப ஏப்ரல் 12ஆம் தேதிக்கு பிறகு இந்த ராகு கேதுகளுடைய தாக்கம் விலகும். ஏன்னா அது வந்து ராகு கேதெல்லாம் மாறின பிறகு ஏப்ரல் 12க்கு பிறகு ரொம்பவும் சுபிக்ஷமான பலன்லாம் அந்த குழந்தைக்கு இருக்கு. படிப்பிலையும் சரி, ஆரோக்கியத்திலையும் சரி ரொம்ப சுபிக்ஷமான பலன்கள் காத்திருக்கிறது. படிப்பெல்லாம் பார்த்தேன்னா கொஞ்சம் அட்வான்ஸ்டு டெக்னாலஜி சம்மந்தப்பட்ட படிப்பு தான் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா கரியருக்கு சம்மந்தப்பட்ட சூரியன் சுக்கிரன் கூட சேர்ந்து இருக்கிறார். அப்புறம் இந்த 10th ஹவுஸுக்கு வந்து ஸ்டார் லார்டு, அப்புறம் சப் லார்டுன்னு நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். அதனுடைய இண்டிகேஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் நுட்பமான கல்வியை தான் இவர் பயில வேண்டும். டெக்னாலஜி சம்மந்தப்பட்ட படிப்பு தான் படிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றது மாதிரி இண்டிகேஷன் இருக்குது. ஸோ உயர்ந்த கல்வியை, நுட்பமான கல்வியை கற்பார். கரியர்லையும் ரொம்ப நல்ல பிரகாசமான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கிறது. ஒன்றும் அதை பற்றி கவலைப்பட தேவையில்லை. ஆனால் பார்த்துக்கணும் என்னன்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, இதில் லக்னத்திற்கு அதிபதி செவ்வாய் சுக்கிரனுடைய நட்சத்திரத்தில் இருந்து அந்த சுக்கிரன் வந்து கம்பஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லக்கூடிய நிலையை பெற்றிருப்பதனால சம்டைம் அந்த எமோஷன் ரீதியா சில தனக்குள்ளேயே அதை மறைத்து தாங்கி கொண்டு புழுங்கக்கூடிய ஒரு டிப்ரெஷனுக்கெல்லாம் போறதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கிறது. அது எப்போ அப்படின்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, சில சமயத்தில் இந்த தசாபூத்திகள் மாறுறச்ச, குரு பலம் குறையிறப்போ, இந்த சனியினுடைய தாக்கங்கள் அதிகமாகும் பொழுது, அதெல்லாம் ஆவதற்கான இன்ஃபீரியாரிட்டியான காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் டெவலப்மெண்ட் எல்லாம் வருவதற்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கு. அதில் கவனமாக இருக்கணும். குழந்தைய கொஞ்சம் நல்லா வாட்ச் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸோ இட் மே கோ டு தி ஷெல், அது மாதிரியான சான்சஸ் இருக்கிறது. இந்த அவுட் ஸ்போக்கனாக இல்லாமல் இன்ட்ரோவர்ஷன் அது மாதிரியான ஒரு சிரமங்கள் இருப்பதனால நிறைய பேச்சு கொடுக்கணும் குழந்தைகிட்ட. நீங்கள் டெய்லி கான்வர்ஸ் பண்ணணும். அப்படி பண்ண 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 நிறைய விஷயங்கள் பேசணும், நிறைய டாபிக்ஸ் பேசணும். இந்த குழந்தைக்கு நார்மலி டாபிக் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறப்ப ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் நல்லா பிடிக்கும். ஆனால் பேசுவாங்க. ஈவன் என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட் விஷயங்கள்லாம் பேசும். அப்புறம் எந்த சப்ஜெக்டோ அந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் இவங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச சப்ஜெக்ட்னு பார்த்து அதை பற்றி நிறைய பேசுங்க பேரண்ட்ஸு. ஸோ அந்த குழந்தைக்கு நிறைய கொஸ்டின் போட போட ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக ஆஸ் எ டிஸ்கஷன், கொஸ்டின் அண்ட் ஆன்சர் மாதிரி இல்லாமல் ஒரு டிஸ்கஷனாக பண்ணுங்க. இந்த குழந்தைக்கு நிறைய ஆர்வத்தை நம்ம தூண்டுவதற்கான வாய்ப்புகள் உண்டு. ஸோ அப்புறம் இந்த குழந்தைக்கு ஒரு சில ரெமெடிகள்லாம் சொல்கிறேன். பில்லோ கவர் பர்பிள் கலர் இல்லை ஒயிட் கலர் தான் போடணும். பில்லோ கவர் வேற கலர் போடாதீங்க. அப்புறம் பெட் ஸ்ப்ரெட்ல ஆரஞ்சு, எல்லோ, ரெட் இது மாதிரி கலர் கொடுங்க. டார்க் கலர் பெட் ஸ்ப்ரெட்டு இல்லை டார்க் கலர்ல இந்த கால் பிளாங்கெட், போர்வை அதெல்லாம் போட வேண்டாம். அப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னா சக்கரங்கள்லாம் ராத்திரி உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஃபேவராக இருக்கும். ஹார்மோன்ஸு ப்ராப்பர் செக்ரீஷன் ஆகிறதுக்கு இந்த கலர் எனர்ஜி யூஸ் ஆகும். அப்புறம் ராத்திரி கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமாக தூங்க வச்சிருங்க. இந்த குழந்தைக்கு இந்த மோஷன் விஷயத்தில் கொஞ்சம் ரொம்ப நல்ல ப்ராக்டிஸ் கொடுக்கணும். திரிஃபலாச்சூரண மாத்திரை கொடுக்கலாம். கீரைகள் அதிகமாக சாப்பாட்டில் சேர்த்துக்கோங்க. அங்கே என்ன கீரை கிடைக்குதோ, இல்லைன்னா ரா வெஜிடபிள்ஸ் ராத்திரி கண்டிப்பாக ஒரு பவுல் ரா வெஜிடபிள்ஸு டின்னர் கூட நீங்கள் கொடுக்கணும். இல்லை அர்லி மார்னிங் கொடுக்கலாம். இந்த பச்சை பயிறு அதிகமாக இந்த குழந்தைக்கு கொடுக்கறதுனால நல்ல சிறப்பான வாய்ப்புகள்லாம் உங்களுக்கு இந்த குழந்தையினுடைய ஆரோக்கியத்தில் காண முடியும். ஸோ விஷிங் யூ வெரி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் திஸ் ஃபியூச்சர். அண்ட் ஃபர்தர் இந்த குழந்தைக்கு முருகனுடைய பிரார்த்தனைகளை சொல்லிக் கொடுக்கவும், முருகனுடைய பிரார்த்தனை இந்த குழந்தைக்கு ரொம்ப சிறப்பான பலன்களை பெற உதவும். So thank you so much to you all who has joined and questioned and who is watching. நீங்க வந்து even you can ask the questions, even I can answer in Kannada also, Tamil, அப்புறம் English. So in these three languages I can answer. You can type your questions if you prefer any language uh, which I am good with. You can indicate, I can respond you in that particular language. Thank you for your patience and time, and kindly share this information about our programs. Share a lot and subscribe. You can ask your friends, relatives, well-wisher to join and share and help the people to know about this new project, new program of children astrology. Tomorrow, it's a very interesting topic we are going to discuss with. Tomorrow, the beauty and astrology. The first time in the astrological world, the beauty and astrology. You can come up with your beauty related problems age wise. Even during your adolescent years, a lot of people may get pimples. Even sometime, even adults, middle-aged adults also getting pimples. Sometimes the problem about hair fall, skin related issue, and other beauty related complications can be discussed. So astrological connection, what is in the beauty and how to sort out or to minimize the problem, we can discuss about it. That is beauty and astrology tomorrow program. I welcome you all for the tomorrow program. Thank you so much for your kind cooperation. Namaste.